What's going on, guys? It's Clint and welcome back to the channel for another video. Today we're going to be putting your brains to the test with some seriously tricky brain teasers. We're starting off easy, but be warned, these riddles get more and more difficult as we go on. I'm talking next level mind benders, people. Think you have what it takes to make it all the way through? Alright, let's kick things off with an easy one. What has keys but can't open locks? Take a second, think about it. Did you get it? It's a piano. A piano has keys that play musical notes, not unlock doors. Pretty simple, right? Don't worry, they'll get trickier. Okay, riddle number 2. This one will challenge your perception and make you think deeply about the nature of sound and existence. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. Imagine something that can communicate without the usual means, something that exists in the realm of sound but doesn't have a physical form. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. Picture the wind blowing through a valley or rustling the leaves in a forest. This entity is brought to life by the movement of air, yet it remains invisible and intangible. What am I? This one is a bit tougher. It requires you to think beyond the physical world and consider the abstract nature of sound. The answer is an echo. An echo is a fascinating phenomenon where sound waves bounce off surfaces and return to the listener. It's a perfect example of how something can exist without a physical form. An echo is a sound that's reflected back to you. When you shout into a canyon or a large empty space, the sound waves travel until they hit a surface and then bounce back, creating an echo. It doesn't have a physical body, but it can travel through the air and reach your ears. This is what makes an echo so intriguing. It's a sound that exists purely as a reflection without any tangible source. Get ready for riddle number 3. This one is sure to test your wits and make you think outside the box. Are you ready to dive into another mind-bending puzzle? Let's see if you can crack this one. This one is a real head-scratcher. It's not just about what you see, but also about how you interpret it. Sometimes the simplest observations can lead to the most complex conclusions. So keep your mind open and your thinking cap on. You see a boat filled with people. Imagine a serene day on the water, the boat gently rocking as it glides across the surface. The passengers are enjoying the beautiful scenery, chatting and laughing. Everything seems perfectly normal. It has not sunk. But when you look again, you don't see a single person on the boat. Why? The boat is still there, floating peacefully, but the people have mysteriously vanished. It's as if they were never there to begin with. What could have happened? Okay, this one requires some serious brain power. Think about all the possibilities. Did they jump off? Did they hide? Or is there something else at play here? Sometimes the answer is hidden in plain sight and you just need to look at it from a different angle. The answer is all the people on the boat were married. Yes, that's right, it's a clever play on words. When you hear not a single person, it means that none of them were single. They were all married couples. It's a classic example of how language can be tricky and how our brains can be easily fooled. It's a play on words, get it? Sometimes the most challenging riddles are the ones that play with language and our expectations. It's a reminder that things aren't always what they seem, and a little bit of lateral thinking can go a long way. Don't worry if you didn't get this one, they only get more challenging from here. Each riddle is designed to stretch your mind and make you think in new and creative ways. So stay tuned and keep those brain cells active. The next riddle is just around the corner, and it promises to be even more intriguing. Chapter 4. All right, riddle number 4. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Think about this one carefully. It might seem impossible, but there's a simple answer. The answer is a stamp. A stamp can travel the world on an envelope or package, but it always remains attached to its corner. See, sometimes the simplest answer is the right one. Chapter 5. Time for riddle number 5. I have branches, but no fruit, trunk or leaves. What am I? This one is tricky, right? It sounds like a tree, but it's missing some key components. The answer is a bank. A bank can have branches in different locations, but it doesn't grow like a traditional tree. How many of you are still with me? Let's keep going. Chapter 6. Riddle number 6 coming at you. The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it? This one is a real brain bender. It's something that surrounds us, but we can't always see it. The answer is darkness. The more darkness there is, the less you can see. It's all about perspective, right? Keep that brain working. We're halfway there. All right, riddle number 7. What has a head, a tail, is brown, and has no legs? This one might seem a little strange. It's something we see and use every day. The answer is a penny. A penny has a head, Lincoln's face, a tail, the backside, is brown in color and doesn't have any legs. See, these riddles can be tricky, but they're also kind of fun, right? Chapter 8. Get ready for riddle number 8. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? This one requires some careful thinking. It's not about time, it's about something else entirely. The answer is the letter M. The letter M appears once in the word minute, twice in the word moment, and never in the phrase 1,000 years. See, sometimes the answer is right in front of you. Chapter 9. Time for riddle number 9. What has to be broken before you can use it? This one is a classic. It's something we often have for breakfast. The answer is an egg. You have to break an egg shell before you can cook it or use it in a recipe. How many of you are still undefeated? Let's see if you can handle the final riddle. Chapter 10. All right, here it is, the final riddle. I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? This one is a real thinker. It's something that changes over time. The answer is a candle. A candle starts tall, but as it burns, it gets shorter and shorter. And there you have it. 10 brain-busting riddles. So, how did you do? Did you find the riddles challenging, or were they a piece of cake? We hope you had a great time solving them and maybe even learned something new. Each riddle was designed to test different aspects of your thinking, from logical reasoning to lateral thinking, and even a bit of creativity. Did you manage to solve all 10 riddles? If you did, that's fantastic. If not, don't worry, these riddles were meant to be tricky. Remember, it's not just about getting the right answer, but also about enjoying the process. Let me know in the comments how many you got right. I love hearing from you and seeing how everyone did. Sharing your experiences can help others improve their skills too. If you enjoyed these brain teasers, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome content. Your support helps me continue creating fun and challenging content for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep thinking, keep solving, and most importantly, keep having fun.